Hello there, I'm Jacquie Beltrao. I'm here to give an update on my cancer journey and how I never thought that I would reach my 60th birthday. Obviously, ordinarily, I would be horrified to be turning 60, but because I've got stage 4 cancer and I was diagnosed in lockdown in 2020, so the fact that I can pass through every year and every birthday is something to be grabbed onto and something to be celebrated. I'm going to have a little birthday lunch around my actual birthday, which is around Easter. My husband's also turning 60 this year. He turned 60 in January. And then we've got a joint party in May, which will be kind of like Ibiza vibes, DJ, sax player, all our friends at the house. And I think that's going to be amazing, like a really great get together with all the family, all my kids and everything. The toughest part of this health journey was during lockdown. I was diagnosed during lockdown with secondary breast cancer, so breast cancer for a second time that had spread. That is deemed to be incurable, stage 4, you know, the sort of breast cancer that kills you in effect. In those moments where I was getting bad news, so I did a whole load of chemo and it didn't work. I then took another line of treatment and that really didn't work, and the cancer was really spreading like wildfire. I had tumours in both legs and a tumour in my spine and all over my lymph nodes. That was the hardest moment, is, you know, how do you deal with that? I'm out, this is out of control and I can't control it, and I've never really felt that about anything in my life, but I definitely do feel that about cancer, for sure. My family, my husband Eduardo, my kids, Amelia, Tiago, Georgie, my dogs, my rescue dogs from Dogs Trust, have all been a massive part, you know, of my, I hate the word journey, but, you know, cancer experience, I suppose, because second time round, it's obviously so much more serious. It's life-threatening. You never know when it's going to flare up. And they've always just sort of been there to keep me grounded and say, oh, it'll be fine, Mum. Oh, you're good. You're fine. You're good for now. Let's, you know, kind of live in the moment and enjoy the moment. And we definitely do that as a family a lot more. Keeping this spark alive after 25 years of marriage with Eduardo is not difficult, because honestly, we're barely ever in the same place at the same time. Because I work for Sky News and I do sport, and I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I do the breakfast show, so my alarm goes at 3:30 in the morning. So I go to bed at like 9 at the latest. So on the weekend, when everybody else is doing stuff like going out or meeting friends or going to the pub, I can't go. So he kind of has to go on his own, not really in each other's pockets at all. And, you know, he's kind of a laid back kind of guy. My life can get a little bit chaotic and stressful at times, so he just sort of, he's the calm one. Balancing my job and my family is it's quite difficult. It's difficult because I've got 3 kids who've come back from university and they live here. So if they go out clubbing on a Saturday night and then come in at 2 in the morning or even later, and the dogs start barking, I'm like, oh no, because I've got to be up in an hour. But at the same time, I'm really there for them in the week. I can be, you know, a mum, I can cook meals, and I feel really grateful they've all come back to live with us. I mean, that's just so nice that we don't have empty nest syndrome, not at all. So yeah, that's lovely. We do a lot together. We eat together quite often, which I think is sort of, you know, extraordinary in this day and age, and try and do something at the weekend together. And we always have to dog walk, so, you know, there's always dogs. The answer is always dogs. Keeps everyone together. Well, to be Sky News' longest serving presenter, I think I am. It's a real honour, the fact that I'm still working there. I'm still valued by the company, you know, still doing a good job, I think, and really still enjoying my work. Because I do sport, there's like loads of, you know, lovely moments that I get to witness, you know, which people would, you know, give their right hand to be there at the time. And I guess, you know, Andy Murray winning Wimbledon for the first time in 2013 was incredible. I was in the press box on centre court with all of the tennis writers. who'd witnessed so many British disappointments down the years, and then for a British guy, a Scottish guy, to win Wimbledon all those decades after Fred Perry had won it, was amazing, and everybody was in tears, and it was just really, it was really emotional. And then to get to interview Andy afterwards when he was still in a daze was just such a privilege. And yeah, that was an incredible moment that I remember. The one thing that I really want to still do, and I don't think this will surprise my friends, is I want to learn to dance the Argentinian tango. So Eduardo and I started it last year, took a few lessons. I've never done it before. It's quite tricky. The kids have bought us 3 more lessons to try and finish it, so definitely need to do that. And I keep threatening to learn golf. I've been to the driving range. I can hit the ball, always goes left. I need to obviously sort that out. But if I could properly learn to play golf, yeah, that's definitely on my list. So thank you guys for watching my interview. Just remember, if you ever do get that horrible cancer diagnosis, you know, there's always hope. Stay positive, and yeah, thanks for watching.